Alright, what's going on everybody? It's John here at Legend Aircraft, Sulphur Springs, Texas. And it's a busy Wednesday here at the factory. People moving around. But what we're going to be doing in this video is a little bit different than normal because I'm actually going to film myself doing 60% of a Nomad wing. And this one's only going to be 60% because of the fact that there's some stuff we're doing to it that's going to be different. So I'm just getting them to that certain point to where we can go from there and make them unique, and maybe we'll get into that in the video here. So this video is gonna be a little bit longer than a normal one. It'll have some time lapses and things like that, but there are some other things going on. We have a couple owners floating around. One is Keith. He's working on this fuselage right next to where I'm working, so you'll definitely see him. And right now one of my coworkers is getting all the ribs together for this wing, and then we'll get it put together. So really quick, I was off yesterday and they actually pulled the engine off of the Waco. So let's head over there for a sec. Okay, so some of you might already know what Scallywag is. This is a company that uses these Wacos to give rides out of Galveston. And yeah, yesterday, of course, the day I wasn't here, I had some things going on. They removed the engine, which I'm gonna put some B-roll of that in right now. I'm back over here in my department now, and I'm going to be starting by putting the spar cap on the rear spar. You can probably see from that one over there, that's something that adds structural support. And then we have our little standard operating procedure manual and a little sheet, and that's how we keep organized what we've done to the wing. Everything has to be signed off by us, signed off by, you know, somebody who's an IA. So all the work is definitely double checked and triple checked. And then actually I got Keith here. So Keith, I got over here and Keith was back.
I'm not doing anything important.
You're not doing anything important? That's never been said in this factory. All right guys, so this is Keith. Keith, you know the routine, you watch the videos. What did you end up deciding to build and why?
I'm building the Nomad, and my I'm gonna land at my house. It's at 3,500 feet on a normal day, so with density, altitude, and where I'm going to be flying in the Sierra Nevadas, that Rotax turbo was kind of the deciding factor. I like constant speed prop too, so yeah.
Definitely. Why a Legend? I guess I'm gonna start adding things to people so you can be the test dummy. Why Legend?
Well, I mean, I came across Legend through Trent Palmer's video actually, and watching his experience and interaction here. I like that. I did look at a couple other companies, and afterwards that's kind of what initially drove me here, doing a tour, and then after coming and meeting everybody here, it was a no-brainer. You know, everybody's great, super helpful, super friendly. It's not intimidating working with them. They're, you know,
absolutely
always down to let you break their tools, and I do that. So
color scheme, what did you decide?
Man, I don't know. That's the kicker. I'm hoping to get some inspiration from the painter, and then Armando gave me a designer's name that apparently works with you guys. And I'm kind of thinking, since I live right near Yosemite, maybe it's kind of like you call it the tunnel view. When you drive through, you see El Capitan and Half Dome maybe. And then last night I kind of came up with some ideas too, similar to like maybe a boat, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of the sparkly bass boat.
Oh yeah, okay.
So, I don't know, undecided.
You know what Ron, our painter, loves? He loves when people change it up constantly.
Perfect.
So yeah, keep on thinking, keep on thinking.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not gonna do the 19 color Rambler job.
No, the Rambler, that's a special one. No one's allowed to duplicate the Rambler.
Right.
The Ramblin' Rose.
Yeah.
And Keith gets the blessing of working 20 feet away from me this whole week, so that's pretty awesome. But now I'm gonna get started on the spar cap. I'm also just realizing this video is gonna take a long time, so it's probably gonna be in 2 videos, but this is our spar cap. And it's gonna sit right here.
Ollie's over there talking to himself.
Yeah, that's why I said be ready. I'm gonna be talking to myself today. All right, now that that's done, we can put the forward spar up here and throw all the ribs on. That'll be the fun part, the visually pleasing part. I got this wing with the ribs on it. You probably saw in the time lapse, and it's nice to have somebody help you when it comes to this part because it takes two hands. You know, I'm sure you saw the time lapse. So you kind of gotta get the wings, the ribs set up. But now I'm gonna move on to hardware. So got my hardware all laid out on my tool roller here, and we'll get it all put on. All right, well, quick update. I've got this pretty much intact. It's probably about 40% built at this point, but as you can see, so I've got the butt hinges on, and we've got the drag tubes and obviously all the hardware that connects the drag tubes. These are the jury strut attachments. Got all this on with the pulley for the aileron cable. This is the strut compression assembly here, and there's a bar that goes back and forth, and this is where the struts come from the fuselage up to the wing. There's another pulley there that allows the cable to come this direction, and then this is the return pulley. And as you can see, I got a bunch of that stuff done. So anyways, that is where I'm gonna leave it today. But one thing I'm gonna show you guys really quick, they blew my mind when I saw them. Joe with Ramblin' Rose, I hope you're watching, buddy. I hope you're watching. I came over here with dirty hands to look at those. I'm not touching them, don't worry. This is what I was gonna show you before my boss stopped me and said, wash your hands before you touch those. But when you look at these seats, absolutely beautiful. These are just crazy. I don't even want to touch them really, but just the vibrant colors. And of course you'll see it in the plane probably by the end of this video, I assume, because there's always tomorrow. But yeah, these go in Ramblin' Rose right over there. So Joe, if you're watching this, man, these turned out amazing. Absolutely beautiful. All right, well, now I'm back over here in the wing department with my awesome coworkers, and I have the left wing that you saw me working on a little bit ago up on our jig here, and I'm going to be installing the cross straps. And basically the cross straps go from here to up there, from there to there, and it's critical it's on the jig for that because of how it's lined up. So let's do that now. All right, well, we had gone on break, but essentially when I had that in there, I took them out, marked them, and then drilled them. And the whole point when you drill them is to make sure that they're kind of a little tighter so that they kind of pull against it, but not too. All right, well, I got it back over to my area now. The cross straps are on. That is these, and as you can see, they're fastened to the drag tubes. So I couldn't help to notice that Keith, owner Keith with the Nomad, he doesn't have a shirt, so we're gonna put an end to that. We're gonna go to the office and get him a shirt. So here we go. Here, just in case friends and family watch, look at how hard Keith is working.
Yeah, I'm not bending this by hand because we use a tubing bender. It's not by hand.
Oh, did you? What is that actually you're working on?
So this is the flux capacitor.
Oh, perfect. We all Nomads have a flux capacitor.
Yeah, and it allows us to hit 88 miles an hour.
What happens when you get 88 miles an hour?
Well, we have a road tax, so we don't actually get 88.
Yeah, you get 100 plus, right? No.
I do.
No, but what is that you're working on?
So this is the collector tank because of the road tax. It's fuel injected, so you have to have a collector tank with a return line. And so yeah, I'm running the fuel lines right now, which Gage taught me that there are the steel lines that come up, and then we get rubber that go into the wings. You know how the wings work?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Do you want to teach me?
I think there's ribs in there.
There's ribs in there?
Some guy puts ribs together, yeah.
Hey, the rumor is you're going to have some smoke in this rig.
I am, yes. Yeah. And that's for safety.
For safety, yeah,
For
yeah,
safety.
so people can see you when you fly by.
Yeah, and then my Ooga horn too.
Oh, you're doing the horn.
I'm gonna do Ooga horn.
Can you make the noise it's gonna make?
Ooga.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go get you a surprise from the office. I'll be back.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. All right, guys. I got him a shirt, but check this out. Tom, in last week's video, I just talked to him on FaceTime here with Ron. Ron had him on the phone. This is gonna be so cool, but this is actually just the vinyl. He's gonna paint it the blue and then pull the vinyl off. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. It's gonna be beautiful. Let's go give this to Keith. Oh, what a nice guy. You bought us Chick-fil-A.
Oh man, spicy.
Here, this is for the Chick-fil-A.
Oh, what a tray.
Now you get to go back to California looking good. There you go, cool. Well guys, I'm over at my toolbox eating the Chick-fil-A that Keith got us. Thank you, Keith. If you guys haven't yet, please like, share, subscribe, and maybe next week I'll show you more of this wing. If you have any ideas of what you want to see in the factory, let me know in the comments, and then I'll try to find people who work in those departments, and maybe we'll make you guys some videos. If you haven't yet, like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.
Ooga. 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 Ooga.